establishing themselves as a master of their own will. See, that's what we are going to discuss today. We are going to discuss what opportunities AI will bring to your doorsteps. Now, we will discuss about the shift, a shift which is so vital in our lives. By end of this business today, we will have a clear understanding of your roles according to your individual profiles, AI and its platforms and their behavior, and of course, study of our existing CGC students and the market trends. Now, when I say the shift, you remember last session we were discussing how AI will not take our jobs, right? So today we are going to talk about how AI will bring opportunities. So this is a very vital shift from fear to opportunities. Now, earlier, wherever you're born, decide how much you will earn. But today, it's your skills which will decide how much you would like to earn. AI will allow you to utilize your abilities and your capabilities to the optimum. Now, it will allow you to interact with businesses across world. So let me ask you, like, who are really interested in sitting back in home and interacting with the world? Can I have some raised hands here? Excellent, excellent. That's great. That's great. Now, this is real you. Okay, you're doing a particular job, and then here we are here. CGC is here to take you from your existing normal job to make it 10 times better. For example, you're an accountant. We will help you utilize next generation technologies to perform 10 times better in your job. You could be a teacher, where we focus how we can create personalized training for your students. You can be an HR. We will actually help you streamline, structure your complete recruitment process, your employee engagement. You could be a salesperson. We will improve how to generate leads for you, how you can in fact generate a lot of leads by interacting with AI. We will help you how you will interact with your customers in your day in day life. And we will help you also how you understand your own products on a better level. That's what AI actually does. It will improve your existing capability and capacity on your existing role. That's very important. See, today we have a lot of people who are actually doing different jobs, different businesses, probably. And then probably there are students who are actually trying to understand AI and take things on their own. This is the platform you to improve. So there is no fear of an AI or an algorithm which will actually take jobs. There is an opportunity and confidence today you have that you will utilize this. You will utilize these LLMs. You will utilize this AI as your assistant. And guys, this is not a normal assistant. This is the top most intelligent AI. I am whatever you say, the best of the best, diploma and courses a person can do. This is your assistant. And the best part is this assistant is blank. You will write your story on this assistant and it will behave exactly according to your requirement. If you're an accountant, you will ask these guys, you will ask, in fact, your AI agent to behave like an assistant of your accounts so that it will not only help you to get better in your jobs, but it will in fact take you on a second level altogether. And if it is an HR or any other roles you have, these are the basic steps you to take to the next level. You will not be an accountant for the whole life, right? You will not be an HR for a whole life. You have to improve. You could be a global HR. right? You will be the head of all the HRs. How you will do that? By utilizing your AI in such a way that it will help you. It will help you improve in your daily transaction of your employer. Now let us see what AI actually gives, as a profile. Just 1 second. Mm. Yeah, Renu. Yes. Sorry, guys. That was our security guy asking me to lower my voice. So, anyways, so we have seen your existing profile and how AI will help you to improve your existing profile in your jobs, right? Now, if you actually see, AI has certain different actual profiles, and these profiles will help their customer in many ways. It's not just one single way. Today, if you're an accountant, you will help in the finance, right? But then AI agent will help an organization or its customer in different ways, right? So it could be, and the best part is you don't need a PhD. You just need a thinking and have a clarity what you want to do. For example, an AI content and communication specialist, this guy can generate content for marketing and PR for businesses across Canada, across Japan, it could be. So it will actually help you guys sitting back in your home, helping your customer in Canada, helping your customer in Japan. And the best part is it will help you communicate in Japanese to your customers. You don't have to learn Japanese. That's the power of AI I'm talking about. Now, this specialist can not only help improve their existing business, what it actually does, if you actually see, get deep into the regular day-to-day processes, it will create the entire workflow to run their customer business as smooth as possible. And yes, it can generate animations, pictures, flyers for seasonal product lines. Now, this guy will also help creating wonderful websites for their customers with online assistant and bots. What do you think, guys, of this profile? Who feels that this is the right perfect for him? Then I have some raised hands here. All right. So let's move to the another profile. This is AI operations or automation assistant. Now, in today's world, if you see, there are a lot of entrepreneurs who have started their business, who have maintained well monthly income, but then they are struggling. They are struggling in terms of time management. They are struggling in terms of communicating to their customers, customer communication. They are struggling in terms of so many things, their finance, their logistics, their operations. This guy, he can help these entrepreneurs streamline their entire process. This guy can help these customers not only build their complete pipeline of leads, but it also help automate the whole process. It can take calls on behalf of you. It can generate a platform where an automated email can go to the customer. It can open an application where it will attend meetings for that entrepreneur. That's what we are talking about. It can create a full-fledged CRM solution for their own customers. It can also create a full-fledged project management solution. And then this will not take months and months. No, it will just take weeks. And then guess what? This basically weeks is not about developing. Developing will be done in minutes, but then streamlining the process, understanding what are the core requirements of this customer, what are the pain points. Yeah, so you should have a business acumen to do this particular profiling. So anybody who understand that this is the right profile he should be. Please let me know. Now, let us understand the basics of artificial intelligence. Okay, so now if you see AI, a machine that can think, learn, and make decisions like a human. It doesn't have a brain, but it can learn from experience, understand platforms, make prediction, and solve problems. How does it make predictions? By using the knowledge. It can answer your questions. It can recognize the images and it can suggest things. Now let us see some categories over here. On the right side, if you see narrow AI, this is a weak AI, which we actually use in our daily life, like a Facebook unlock on your phone, or a Google map with navigation. This is an AI, right? A voice assistant. This is an AI which is specialist in its particular field. Now let us see another AI called machine learning. This is again one most common AI which is actually used in corporates, where email spam detection. So whenever an email hits the server, what it does, it will actually see the pattern of this email. Is the pattern regular to a corporate email, or it is a different, right? And then it will also help in banks, that credit card fraud deductions and all that. And these basically machine learning, they have specific task to do certain pattern learning. So that's what they actually do. On the other side, if you see, you have deep learning, self-driving cars, voice recognition, chatbots, image recognition. These are all comes under deep learning, AI models. And then comes the generative AI, the latest trend, where you can create a task, you can create an image, you can create a video, and you can code a full-fledged software. And all this can be created by just telling the AI, by just instructing. That's it. So, in a nutshell, if you see, a simple analogy to remember is the brain is the AI algorithm, right? And the books of AI is its existing data, or the data it is actually learning. And the learning, whatever learning is the AI training. So most of the world today, what they are actually doing, they are dumping a lot of volumes of data to these AI machines to learn, so that it can give you answers by prediction. All right. Now let us see the behavior, different platforms and their behavior. Okay. So now the first thing is, what is generative AI? An AI which can generate things, which can create things for you. For example, it can create text, it can create images, it can create videos, it can create a full-fledged software code. It can also create music, right? And it can also create different designs. Now, how you talk to an AI machine? By prompting. That means by giving instruction to it, and then it will give you an output. And this output is nothing but the creation from AI. It could be all these different creations. Now let us see the different AI behaviors. So first thing is the text generation. While this AI method, which is very commonly used today, is answering your questions. It can generate a beautiful professional email. It can give you articles on certain subjects. It can create software. Yeah. And then it will give you summaries like your Chat GPT, Google Gemini, Anthropic Clouds. These are your text generative, AI. And then let's see the behavior, how actually it behaves. Now, when you see what AI does, when I was saying that it's an intelligent, very intelligent, assistant, and it will behave exactly as you ask. That's what it happens over here. Now, a basic AI, if you see behavior type one, it will understand, or it will behave like an obedient assistant. When you prompt it, like I'm saying that write a professional email, it will follow exact instructions, and it will keep the tone of a formal structured email. Now, if you see on the other hand, there is behavior two. It's a conversational thinker, you know, an AI where it will speak you like your partner. It will, for example, if you give you a vague question, it will expand the context. It will ask you clarification question, and it will give you an explanation. There are also different AIs which will actually do very specific work. For example, image generative AI, where it will generate pictures, arts, designs, posters like Midjourney, Stability, and OpenAI Dialect. And there are definitely other AI LLMs which actually generate very specific, for example, movies. Hollywood is now using like 40% to 50% of their movies are actually generated by AI today. So what it actually does, it will generate short videos, it will generate animations, it will generate scenes like your Runaway and Pika. These are the LLMs which actually generate these movies. And then definitely last but not least is the code generative AI, where you can create your own thousands and thousands of lines of software. You can create, as I was saying, that an automation AI automation engineer, what it does is it will create a full workflow or it will create a full CRM. That's what these guys are doing. So that the best part is GitHub and ChatGPT coding models actually help programmers and these automation engineers to create full-fledged software altogether. Now let us drop down to the prompting. Now, when I say that AI will understand a language, and this language is basically prompting. And now you cannot just ask anything and everything. Definitely, it will give you a vague answer. But then there is a specific structure to write the prompt to an AI machine. So, for example, if you're typing something to a chat GPT, how you will type so that you will get the exact result what you want. All right. Now, I'm just showing a very personal prompt of my own over here. Now, I do a lot of LinkedIn posts, right? So now every week I have to post something to something or the other so that I'll be keeping my customers busy, understanding what I'm trying to get, as a solution to them, and what is the latest technology which is coming and all that. But then on the other hand, I have a lot of things to do. I am basically a solution architect where I have to sit with customer, understand their pain points, and design a solution which is based on AI all across GCC. So I'm so busy, I don't have time for LinkedIn. So what I did, I have written a prompt to AI saying that, Mr. AI, okay, you create me a simple, my own app where I will, whenever I'm free, I will just write a small, statement, and then you create a full-fledged LinkedIn post. So how do we prompt it? Let us go through this prompt over here. So like this. So what I'm saying is, okay, you are an expert prompt engineer who has worked for the OpenAI team for the last 5 years. In fact, you have written hundreds of super extensive system prompts for custom GPT. What I want you to do is to write an incredible extensive prompt for our GPT where every time I give a topic, this GPT should be able to come up with a viral LinkedIn post on the same topic. Now, it doesn't only come up with the viral LinkedIn post on the same topic, but actually writes exactly like me. Guys, I'm asking the chat GPT to exactly write like me, how I will write. What content I will give you, let's sit down. So it has the ability to write viral LinkedIn post on any topic that I give by replicating my style of writing. Okay. Now, just so that you know how I write, I'm going to be attaching an extensive content DNA report of my style of writing and why my content goes viral. Go through this report, understand how I write, and convert this whole damn thing into a system prompt like the best prompt engineer in the world, so that when I use this prompt inside of a GPT, every time I give a topic, it should come up with a LinkedIn post in exactly my own style with a very high end odds of its going viral. Do you understand? Explain me what you understand. I see, I always end up with this statement to the prompt so that I have a clarity that this LLM have understood what I actually wanted to do. So this prompt is actually categorized into four different stages. First is the context. So whenever you interact with a chat GPT, you should be clear that where you want this guy, where you want this chat GPT to be. So I'm saying that you are an expert prompt engineer. So now ChatGPT will wear a hat of extend prompt engineer who have worked for very large organization. Now it actually capture all that vast information in the world where our expert prompt engineer will have. So it have all that experience. So I have given him the experience. Now I am giving him a task. I'm saying I want you to do write an incredible extensive prompt for a chat GPT. I'm giving you a task. And then I'm also giving it the instruction. I'm saying it has the ability to write viral LinkedIn posts. So how it will get the ability? What it does is it will go to LinkedIn and understand the entire concept of how a viral LinkedIn post will work, right? And then it will come back to you. And then I'm giving it the data. I'm saying I'm going to be attaching an extensive content DNA of my report. So how I actually write, I have a DNA report. I will show you in further sessions how you can generate your own DNA report from a LinkedIn instruction where you can have your own. And this is the data. So now, do you want to see the real app, guys? Shall I show you the real app? I'm not hearing anybody. Do you want me to show you the real app of this prompt? I'm not seeing any thumbs up, guys. What happened? Are you there? I want some thumbs up. Okay, okay, okay. So let me show you the real app of this prompt, how it actually behaves. And in fact, you should tell me the prompt. Okay. So do you see the screen? You can speak, you can speak, unmute and speak. Do you see the screen? Shweta, are you there?
Yes, yes, bhai, you can share.
Okay,
People
can you see
cannot
my
speak
screen?
actually. Presentation.
You are in the presentation.
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you guys not seeing my screen?
Have you shared entire desktop?
Yes. Entire screen it is showing. Entire screen, right? This is what I have to share.
Hmm.
Entire screen. Okay. Now can you see?
Yes, yes, we can see now.
My first post writer.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So this is guys. So this is the prompt. This is the actually prompt. Okay. So give me a topic. Give me a topic. Give me a topic for my LinkedIn post. Anyone?
You can give a topic on the chat actually. Anyone
Yeah. Give
can
me.
just write on a chat.
Oh God. Okay, so there is a chat. I'm actually used to Teams, so that's why I'm just struggling here on the Zoom. I'm sorry, guys. Could you please differentiate between AI agent and generative AI? For sure, I'll do it, Riaz. Yes, 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 please. Okay, then host is not allowed to unmute. So Shoaib, can you help students to unmute and talk? How to make strategy to impact for IT companies. Beautiful. Okay. Write a post of cloud security importance for customers. Okay, I'll take this post first. Cloud security importance of customers. Okay. We struggle with this. Okay, so I'm saying cloud security. This is one of our students have given this topic. Okay, so cloud security importance for customers, and I say go. So now what it is doing? It is wearing the hat. And guess what? See, now because I have actually said, because it knows that I actually work with large organizations and chief technology officers, that's why it is giving that background. And I have actually created it when I was in Jitex in Dubai. That's why it is taking that context and see the information over here. It is saying sitting with several CTOs at Jitex last week, one question, one answer. The industry is screaming about AI integration and multi cloud scalability. This is the noise. It creates a frantic environment where features are added to cover up foundational cracks. But the reality is, okay, see this guys, see the hooks, and then and see this. Maybe I actually use mostly in my LinkedIn languages. Maybe so that's why it is taking my exact DNA report now, and then it actually takes down the complete story, saying but real growth of your customer is found in silence. Most organizations treat cloud security as a hurdle to clear. Yeah, they see it as a checklist of execution. So that see the depth, see the depth of this of the information, and how it is actually taking turns, as I actually write the hooks and the foundational structure of a LinkedIn. So that's how a prompt will work. That's how the actually prompt will work. So back to the business. I'm showing you where the extent of prompting. I'm showcasing you the extent of prompting. The general prompt is just nothing, but this is the extent of prompting. I also have something called, let me show you one more thing. Uh, you guys are seeing this, right? Yeah. See, I have something called my flyer generator. If I give some subject, it will generate flyers for my marketing campaign. These are the flyers what I have actually generated already. Uh, I don't know why it's taking time today. See, okay. So these are the different, flyers I have actually generated from my, campaign. So that's the extent I have my own assistant, email assistant, which will write awesome emails to anybody. It could be CEO, CTO, directors, anybody, and it will write to the point, very specific, very professional, in a proper framework. I'll just give a subject and then it will come. So that's what the extent of prompting, guys. Definitely, I'll give you a lot of prompts. Okay, I have a complete Excel sheet of different prompts. You can practice, you can understand the behavior, and then we can take it forward from there. Okay, then back to business. Okay, now this is very important. Now we have a very beautiful, case study over here. So in the last session, when we were discussing, one of our students says that she have done masters in computer science, and then she would love to have opportunity to work remotely. And she have shown that energy, that commitment to do whatever it takes. So what we have done as a CGC, we have given her a proper roadmap, a roadmap which will actually help her from student to an entrepreneurship. So what does this program has? Now it has, okay, so we have given a project of our to her, asking her to build a project as a very initial platform, so that we want her to understand the platform, the basics of platform, how it actually behave, how our technical thinking should go, and all that, right? So here we have done one project one. What we have done is we have asked her to develop an app, right? An app which will do a lead qualification score by using 10 questions, right? And it will give you an exact proper answer that where you are actually on the journey. Guys, I'm showing you the real app created by our own CGC student. Hold on, let me go through. Okay, here I am. Can you see my screen? Should I help students to unmute so that they can tell whether they are able to see the screen?
Okay, okay. Yeah, they are acknowledging actually. We can see your
Oh,
screen.
you can say, okay, fine. So this is the app built by our own student. See the finish of this app, the color combination, and the attributes what it has. It is actually capturing the entire project into itself, right? And the most important thing, the beauty is we are using an HTTPS portal, online portal, HTTPS, without paying any dollar to any domain or hosting company. That is the beauty of AI. Okay, so let me get into the assessment here. Okay, so here is the assessment. It is asking me 8 questions. Okay, and it is actually helping me as a customer to bring AI into my own business. So the first question is, do you currently use AI tools in your business? I say no. All right. How big is your team? So I say I have like 5 people. Do you get leads regularly? Do you get leads regularly? So if I'm a business in India, how I'm going to get my customers? Probably I'll be, sending my people in the market to generate leads. I'll be doing some email campaigns to generate leads, talking to people to improve my business, right? So what I'm saying, do you get leads regularly? No, rarely. All right. So do you have a website? Yes, I have a website, which is a basic website, I could say. Okay. So do you use any automation tools, email, CRM, chatbots? No, I don't use anything because I have no idea on this. Okay. So what is your monthly revenue? I am saying more than $10,000. Okay. So what now? See the critical questions here. It is asking, what is your biggest challenge? Huh. My biggest challenge is managing my time and operations because I have only 5 guys, and I'm already generating $10,000 per month, and I have a big problem with time management. Are you willing to invest in tools to grow? Yes, why not? Okay, see this. See this. There is a prompt called Get My Scores, and here is the magic happens. It is analyzing all your questions, understanding where you are actually stand on the scoreboard of an AI, and then suggesting you exactly like a professional pro who will actually help a company who is into trouble, who is still going through a mid calamities, to move it towards a final growth. See what it says. Level reality check. A score of 16 out of 24 at the growing stage is deceptive. See, it is giving you very clear instruction. What you have to do. What are the things you should improve? It is saying five. If you're keeping 5 people and just earning 10,000, what are you doing? You're not. This is not the way the business is done. right? So it's a complete task. It's a full-fledged complete task. And see, guys, and see, it is allowing you to share your results on Twitter, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and as well as on WhatsApp. Plus, it is also asking you to put an email so that you will get your scoreboard. This is a real time scenario over here. If this might have been, all the SMB customers in India or Canada, they will love to understand it. They will love to improve their businesses. So that's what we are actually doing in CGC. We are actually helping our customers to get their dreams. Okay, so we have one more case here. Okay, so this gentleman actually said that he is already working as an employee, and the problem he is having is that that he is not getting proper calls from the employers. So first thing what we have done, we have analyzed his CV, and we have seen there are so many gaps. See, basically what happens is when you are into a job, you really don't actually look into your CV unless and until there is a threat to your job, right? And then you will try to just update, take some reference here and there, and then put it. But the actual thing is how other guys are getting jobs with a very high paid grade. That means they analyze the market. What is the HR expectation? What is an employee expectation? What is the current trends? So based on which we have refined his CV, all right, and then we have given him instructions according to his profile. See this on the right side. See the instructions. We are saying that you don't put this same CV to all the different profiles. You have to update according to the profile. If it is Microsoft Azure, keep all the Azure content on your CV. And then we are also helping him to post a LinkedIn post according to your strength. Showcase the world that what strength you have. Have you done it before? If not, this is the right time. And then we are also giving him the interview questionnaires, what current market trends are, what the HR might ask, what the employees are expectation, right? So this is a full package from CGC to you guys. Understood? We are taking you from from bottom where to you today are, from the to the top of where you want to reach. And this is all shoulder to shoulder, step by step support from CGC guys. So this is what I actually have for the day. I will take questions now. Shoaib, please unmute so that they can ask.
Okay, okay. I'm just giving them option.
Mhm.
Yes, now participant, you can unmute and directly talk to Mr. Azam.
Hi.